Hello, it's Jim. This is Tuesday's 9 o'clock live, pre-recorded. I recorded this 1 hour earlier because I had a little episode the other day on it. I have epilepsy sometimes, and I had a little bit of a episode on Sunday on a live, and I didn't want to go down that road again. So yesterday I did a pre-recorded live, and I had some smart aleck, complaining, but everybody has a story, so it's pre-recorded, and I'm not going to stop that. I don't want to be having episodes on the live, that's for sure. So we have to find a way. We have to work out the best. But today it's been a hell of a day. I'm just going to have a look. If you'll see here, the worm, we've done a little bit of an update for the Ads and Network team in the early birds, and I think this video, it was done, and I'm not gonna. It was done with Chat GPT. No, sorry, no, it wasn't. It was done with X Grok, which was quite interesting. So I'm having a bit of a play with the chat, the AI system. But I think that little video is it's a 5 second video, and I'll stick it on the Azure network in the promotion materials. But today it's been, like I said, it's not getting pretty. It's been horrendous. But there's always a silver lining. That's what I'm laughing because I'm looking at that coin now. So I'm just going to get rid of that coin because it's catching my eye on the other screen. So we'll just quick over there. We'll get rid of there. We'll go get rid of that coin. And yeah, today has been a stinker, shall we say? Um, but like I said, it sometimes the bad news is good news, and what I mean by that, I'll have a look. First of all, I want to cover the the lives. So I started as far as the web. If you're new to this and you've never seen us, go over to agilenetwork.com. It's a team building um, website for the early birds team build, and you can join it for free. Have a look around. But to get to the coin, what I'm talking about in this video, just click that AB coin. It'll take you straight over. I'll quickly click it. It'll take you straight over to our help page. Getting started video on Pump.fun. Getting started video on Deck Screener. Watch Saturday's live. We'll be doing a live, probably 3 or 4 lives a week. And I did have a question yesterday, and then further down the page, if you want to get involved with our team builds, you just go over here. I'm just checking my microphone. Yeah, just go over further down. What's hot? XRP. Like everything's a steal right now. I would say, now's the time. When in doubt, when it's blood in the streets, you would say. But as far as the EB coin page, like I said, give that a look over. We're not going to high pressure sales this. It's a quick video how to get started, how to connect your browser wallets and what have you. But on the Facebook group side, I've loaded that image there. You see, I'm quite taken with that image. I really am. But I put on the Facebook group. I'll just quickly go over there. Oh no, that's on my profile. Yeah, you saw. Yeah, on the Facebook group, I posted that image for our early birds team because a lot of people get um these price actions, should I say, it affects a lot of people, and sometimes you just, like I said yesterday, you just got to take a deep breath and walk away, and then when the whales are finished playing the silly games, everything will work out in the wash. That's for sure. But what I wanted to look at, we got a blue check mark on X. And I was always hesitant, I said, yeah, is this going to work? So we've got the blue check mark. You see over here. Um, well, if you're watching this on X, give her a follow, give her a nice comment, show us some support, give us some love and everything. And we're looking for activity for the community on X, and it's definitely like you see here. And I went a blue check mark on, I think it was Sunday, whatever day that was, whatever date that was. But you can see here the activity just by doing the lives and posting with the blue check mark. It definitely uh, it's improved. You can see it there. It's not me making it up. That's the last 7 days, and this is the watch time. 96 views on the videos. And look at the percentage, 10,000% up. Watch time hours, 2.5 hours, 158,000%. That's a hell of a lot. I mean, we're not, we're in very early doors, we're not, we're not in the hundreds of thousands of views, but definitely like, comment, and share these. Retweet or what do you say now on X? Re-X or retweet? I don't know. Repost. That's it. That's what you say. Repost and give us some help with stats. But we're definitely doing our best to keep active. It's all about content on any platform. So we've got one of my major things is content. If it's YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever, it's all about keeping the eyes on the prize, shall we say. So it definitely works. It's definitely picking up, and it just shows consistency helps. If you're wondering, sometimes we all get there. Sometimes we're posting away, you don't get the comments, likes, and what have you, and you say, is this all worth it? But it is worth it. I see on the media center, I can see activity over there. Again, we're not in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands, but it only takes one. That's all I always say. It only takes one. And activity-wise, I'm looking at the analytics, and I look at this all day. I get views on the stats is picking up. But now we'll cover first today. Look at today. What is this Bitcoin? We'll just have a look at here, and I'll cover EB coin in a second. But looking at today, it looks like a horror story, but it isn't. It'll clean out all this leverage. I was looking at these cells, man. I was looking at yesterday's leverage, the heat map, way overcooked. But looking at the stats, it's way oversold right now. So it will clean out, all the whales are playing the games, the market makers are playing the games. Don't worry. I think, again, my opinion, do what you do. But it's definitely look at them stats, man. -5%, -5.8% for XRP. We'll just have a quick look at XRP. Yeah, it's not. I think it's the same story across the board, which we'll get to EB coin in a second, and that's one why you want to be bagging up, as far as the early birds in the network's concerned. But you see, it's starting to pick up a little bit. What's that? The 1 hour chart. Quickly go over to the 4 hour chart. I want to have a look at I always like to look at the 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart gives, for me, again, you do what you do, but it gives me a better picture of what's going on. The shorter time frames, I tend to be, it's tend to be the impatient marketers, should we say. I get a better view on the 4 hour, but you see it's starting to pick up. But it will, days like this it tests a lot of people. But some people are making bag on the way down as well. Watch out. Some people are shorting, but I think shorting this, the leverage trading, like I said yesterday, I would just wrap it in for now. I would just spot trade. And because we never know what's going on. There's so much politics. There's so many people open the traps, and everything goes up. Explodes. You just never know. It's so unpredictable. I would definitely avoid leverage trading right now. So we'll get to the EB coin, and this is when I woke up this morning, or I had a little nana nap, shall we say, and then I got a message. Someone was freaking out. Jim, the coin's tanking. Like, it's literally a new coin, very low market cap. Well, obviously, if you're watching this, get some. We want you to bag up. We want you to start getting some bags, and this is my second account, so it's not the dev bag. This is my buy and sell bag, like I said in yesterday's video. But you see where the price has dropped, and I got onto a chat this morning. And I said, "Yeah, but this is good," and they looked confused. They said, "Why is it good?" And I said, "Hang on a minute. When we launched this coin, we launched it on Pump.fun. You can buy and sell it on different dexes, but you've got the snipers, you've got the opportunists, which is all good, no problem. But you can see here where I did the live, this one. So this is the early birds team. We started the coin. This is all early birds team. Okay, so all of this stability is early birds team, which is smashing, nice and steady, nice little pump. I think one of our members, I think I know who that was. It was actually this fella here, because I'm not the biggest bag holder. And again, I watched yesterday's video if you want to look at all of that. I'm not going to keep repeating it on every video. But this is up to that point. This is the early birds team. And then we've got the spike. were held, that's again, and then we've got the first live, we've got the spike, then we've got the snipers dumping, and it held canny. I mean, this is just low market cap. This is not much to go on. I think we'll come back in like 6 months, and then we'll have a look at what's going on. So then it held steady again. But these, you can see the pumpers. These are the snipers, shall we say? This is a bit of the early birds. I can see where the early birds in the network are coming in, and then we've got another sniper coming in, and then they'll say, okay, that's not going to $1 million, and they start dumping it, which is smashing. No problem at all, because we earn the creator fees, and we're using those creator rewards. I keep saying fees, creator rewards. So we're earning those creator rewards, and then we're buying more bags in the dev bag, which helps. It all helps stabilize. So there we've got over these sellers, but again, looking at the charts this is all like yesterday, like the last 24 hours, shall we say, were no different to that. So, and I looked at them. I says, "Have you looked at?" I says to this fella this morning, I said, "Have you looked at the charts? Have you looked at what's going on?" And I says, "Just have a look at them charts and see. You think we're any different? No, we're not. Everybody's like in the antes, just dumping and selling and whatever. But then we got rid of I would say the liquidity of the snipers is now gone, and looking at the top holders, and this is why I think it's a good thing. We've flushed out as far as the liquidity pool. Again, we're just low cap. I would love to be seeing in the millions. So get your bags if you're on Twitter, on X, or you're on Facebook or whatever, or YouTube. Get yourself bagged up, because it's early doors. But I like this. I actually like this because it got rid of the liquidity holder, the top holders, the snipers. So you see here the liquidity pool. I know that's not me. This person here is one of our early birds team. He won't be dumping. He won't be bagging. He'll sell a bit and buy a bit, but he's not. It's not a sniper. It's not a rug puller or whatever. I know the person. But the dev bag, which is what I explained in our videos, the dev bag is running 1.88%. This morning we bought a little bit more with the fees what were made on the bag. So, but will that dev bag will be creeping up as the creator rewards are coming in. We're using those creator rewards to buy into the dev bag, and the dev bag in the network we won't be rugging it, that's for sure. And then that's, like I said, that's a dev bag. I'm not sure who that one is, but this is mine. This is my wallet. I don't want to overload the bags, because I've been doing my homework, like I said in a few videos. I've been doing my homework. If the dev has got too much, and then everyone thinks he's just going to rogue and everything, it's not a pump and dump. So go. It's a community coin. We'll find a use case. We've got a first use case already in the network. Go over the network and have a look at, as far as going pro. Bag holders, get a pro account. So I would say, if network members, definitely get yourself a pro account in Adyen Network, and to get that for free, should we say, as a bonus, if you hold $25 worth of EB coin, you use the claim form in the network, and you get a free pro upgrade in the network, which gives you loads of different things, loads of tools. But as far as the liquidity, the top holders, I quite like that, because I didn't know who these top holders. So it's like a fresh start. So if you're watching this in the early birds in the network, or pumped off fun or whatever, now's the time to bag up, because you've got a chance to get into the top pools, shall we say. And the top pools is where you want to be, as far as we don't want some snipers coming in owning 50% of the pool. So now's your chance. I know it's easy to say, it's not everyone, yeah, it's a sales pitch and whatever. It's very easy to say, but now's the chance, because we've got rid of those snipers, as far as the holders, and it's super low. It's super low. You're gonna get do the sums over here. You connect your wallet, and if you put example, you put in 1 sol or whatever, you see how many million coins you're gonna get. It's absolutely early doors. Who knows where it'll go? But we're not. I'm just gonna put. I just want to see if this works. I just want to put. Yeah, you see that little worm? It's pulling. The early bird gets the worm on this one, and it took me a while to get this video sorted. It wasn't me who made the video. It was AI. But I thought, yeah, okay, we'll have to have a play with this. So I've done a few AI video boards today, and if you know me, once I get my hands on these tools, I'll be spitting out like loads of different things. But right, we won't waffle on this video as far as time wise, but I will say if you're not in the Ads Network, definitely go over to adsnetwork.com, get click the coin, have a look at our page. You'll see what we're all about. But it's traffic exchange, link rotator, traffic sources with income streams in there because we're all looking for traffic over there. I just quickly go to the oh, I'm not logged in. I thought I was logged in. Oh yeah, so you don't even have to be a member to get to the coin page. But you'll see we've got you know, traffic quick links over there. So if you're wanting traffic and with income streams, some have some of these projects we run. Some of the projects we know the owners and we'll put them on our network. They're not fly-by-night projects. Example, Infinity Traffic Boost, Downline Builder, Mailer Gold, Crypto Mailer, Easy Hits for You, Get Response. These are all long-term projects, and we're not putting any rubbish on you. And if you've got an account on Ads Network, update your links, and your links for all these projects is on your site. So it's a very good tool. Again, everybody's looking in. Everybody in the ante. I'll get rid of that whim. Hang on a second. Yeah, everybody in the ante is looking for links, you know, traffic and income streams and whatever. But like I said, it's not. If you're getting these, you know, we do all the work for you, rubbish, and no need to do anything, rubbish, and you found the perfect tool, the perfect formulas. We're not going down that route. It's join the network, have a look around, pull your socks up, and there's the tool. There's lots of tools in there. Link Rotator, Traffic Exchange, Network Links Pro is a good tool. You get that free when you're upgrading in Network Links Pro. And to do that, upgrade, get $25 worth of AB coin, and you'll get access to that tool. And Ads and Media, that's another one. I will say a lot of our tools team don't use this. They've got the access to it, but sometimes they don't use it. And this is a very good tool. You can use, you know, create articles and what have you. So I'll give that a look over. Okay, I will stop waffling because everybody's probably pulling their hair out right now with what's going on over here. Deep breaths, go out, touch the grass, and it'll all work out in the wash. But get yourself loaded with some EB coins because, like I said, we're not going anywhere. And the only way, for me, my opinion, is that way. Cheers.